Ever had a conversation that just sticks with you? Lately, I've been talking with some close friends who opened up about their past relationships with narcissists. And honestly, it was heartbreaking and eye-opening at the same time. Every single one of them said the same thing. Looking back, they see the toxicity clearly. But in the moment, they had no idea what was happening. They described the experience like being caught in a whirlwind. Everything moved so fast, it almost felt so magical. One friend told me it was like I was under a spell. I'd never felt so seen, so loved, until it all came crashing down. And that's the scary part. None of them realized what was really going on until it was too late. So today I want to talk about how narcissists pursue people. Because it's not love, it's not even genuine attraction. It's a calculated game, one designed to pull you in, break down your boundaries, and gain control over you. It usually starts with something called love bombing. So here's what love bombing can look like in real life. They say I love you way too soon, like within days or weeks. They might call you their soulmate or the one before you've even had your fifth date. They're constantly in touch. I'm talking about all-day texting, frequent calls, DMing you. It feels flattering at first, but it's also a way to keep you close and monitor your attention. They give lavish gifts or show you grand gestures that feel way too big for how new the relationship is. Fancy dinners, expensive jewelry, surprise trips. It can feel romantic, but it also creates a sense of obligation. They mirror you, they adopt your interests, your humor, and even your dreams, making it seem like you're perfectly matched. It feels like you've found your missing piece, but it's all an act. They rush the relationship. They want to make things official fast. Moving in together, talking marriage, planning a future before you've even had time to really get to know each other. They slowly pull you away from your support system. They might criticize your friends, make you feel guilty for spending time with your family, or act hurt when you have other plans. They ignore your boundaries. If you ask for space or time alone, they might guilt trip you or act like you're rejecting them. And then, just when you're fully invested, the love bombing stops. That's when the devaluation phase begins. Almost overnight, the charming, attentive person you fell for changes. The compliments turn into criticisms. The adoration becomes distrust. They might pick you apart. I'm talking about your appearance, your personality, your choices. They might gaslight you, making you doubt your own memory or feelings. They will say, I never said that. You're overreacting. You're too sensitive. They might blame you for everything. Nothing is ever their fault. They twist situations until you're the one apologizing. They might also use triangulation, which means bringing other people into the relationship to make you feel jealous or insecure. Maybe they talk about their ex or flirt with someone else to keep you on edge. And eventually, when they've drained you emotionally or found someone new, comes the discard phase. They might end things suddenly, coldly, without any explanation. Or they might slowly fade out until you're forced to pull away. Some even come back later, hoovering, sucking you back in with empty promises only to repeat the same cycle again. It's emotional manipulation at its most damaging. And the worst part, it's not about you. It's about their need for control, validation, and power. If any of this sounds familiar, if you've ever felt confused, small, or powerless in a relationship, please know that you're not alone. So many of us have been there. So the first step to breaking the cycle is recognizing it. I'm sharing this because I want anyone viewing this to know you deserve a love that's consistent, respectful, and real. Not something that feels like a fairy tale one day and a nightmare the next. Have you ever experienced something like this? Or noticed these red flags in someone you know? You're not crazy. You're not too sensitive. Your feelings are valid. If you feel comfortable, share your thoughts and experiences with us. Sometimes just naming what happened is the beginning of healing. Thanks for being here. See you next time. Peace.